I just did it again. My goodness. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Who do we have? Let me see here. Let's look and see what we got going on here. Mr. Schrodinger's Cats, always good to see you. Charlie Welch. Elizabeth Sylvester, did you make it home? Or are you going tomorrow? Let me know. What's up, Brendan Riley? Cuddly Unicorn, good to see you. Bandon says, right on, right on. Thomas Willis says, hello, first stream I caught live. Well, welcome. I hope it's everything that you expected or something like that. I hope I don't disappoint. We'll just say that. Let's see here. Gosh Heckfire says, what up, pimps? What's up, Gosh Heckfire? It's been a while. Been a minute. I know you've been busy. Skooma Cat, good evening, everyone. Commander Darklight, hey guys, good to see you. JL Warren, good to see you. Reaper Actual 499 says, just sub today from Schrodinger's Cat. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Rawson, hello. Good to see you. All right, tomorrow. Awesome. Hey, Score. Good to see you, Steven Cup Reason. Well, let me know when you get when sound like JL Spider. Let me know when you get there. How's the volume? Is volume good, everybody? I've been working with new gear and I put new stuff in. It didn't work, so I had to take it out. And Robert Castle says, "What's up, my Glowtars? Commander Darklight. Wow, look at this guy for $30.99 Aussie says, working and lurking, grinning face with smiling eyes. Good to see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Lots of buffering. Better not be lots of buffering. Damn it. Good volume, grand, good, awesome. Hi, Irish Dude, good to see you. Shouldn't be. That's one of the things I did here is I make sure to plug this guy directly into the router. So now we're not doing Wi-Fi. So it should be solid connection. I've got like gig speeds and whatnot. No buffering. Maybe it's that Vietnamese interwebs score. Sorry, guys. Okay, gonna put that down for now. All right. Robert Kaslow says, got an interview for a potential sheet metal apprenticeship tomorrow. Good luck with that. I'm sure you'll knock it out of the park. Fred Knotts, good to see you. So how's everybody doing? As you probably can hear, I've still had a little bit of the head cold going on, congestion and whatnot. What's up, Tony Regime? It's one of those things. Taking some medicine, I might have to hit this button here because I'll have a cough every now and again, but SovCits such as allegedly Dave. Yeah, he is the SovCit now. Hi, it's Bright. What are you doing? You gonna say hi really quick? Are you gonna go to bed? Oh my goodness! Hang on, say hi.
Hi.
Are you gonna go to bed?
In 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay. You want to sit with me for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to tell everybody?
I hope they're having an amazing night, and I hope they had an amazing, terrific Tuesday.
A terrific Tuesday? What's up, Aaron Reese? Good to see you.
And marvelous Monday.
Marvelous? That was yesterday.
Yeah.
For some people, that was 3 days ago. Oh, are you leaving? Okay. Bye.
Looks like for 1 minute.
Oh, just for 1 minute? That's okay.
Good night, everybody.
She says, good night, everybody. JL, you want in on this? Let me know. I'll send you a link. Or I'll make a link and send one. Let me know. Shoot me, let me open up Discord so I can get the Discord message. Should you shoot me one? Installing updates. Stupid Discord. Why is it always got to be installing updates? Everything. Update. Got an update. First world problems, right? Okay, so one thing I wanted to talk about. I put out that video on Friday, or actually it's supposed to be Friday's video. But because, YouTube likes to hit everything that I put out with demonetization or the yellow card. I have to wait for it to go through review, and then after it goes through review, and I don't know, like 97% of the ones that I send to review come back fine. I think I've only had 4 4, maybe 5, but I think 4 videos come back that didn't pass manual review, which I think are stupid. You're back. All right. Anyway, yeah, I know the lights are bright. They have to be, or else people will. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should turn them off so they can't see me. Anyway, so I put out this video on Saturday, and a lot of you noticed that I censored out the fight that was in. Sova King, who's been a member for 3 months, says tryfast.com to test net speed. Love the show. I did. I've got like I just had it. Let me look. Let me do it again. Boom. Yeah, my download is like almost a gig. I'll tell you what my upload is here in a minute. Download, we are looking at, yeah. Up, down, I'm right at half. Oh, a little more. See, I've got good speeds over here. Things are killing it. Killing it. At least according to the old speed test. Yeah, I should be good. Very fast. Very fast. Doesn't the YouTube algorithm have a... Yes, it does, Robert Caswell. So that was the thing, right? So I censored it out because I wanted to make sure that the video didn't get demonetized. Thank you, sweetie. I wanted to make sure the video didn't get demonetized, and I didn't want to, it's not just about the ad revenue. And I know it kind of seems like, oh, you're just worried about making money. Well, it'd be nice to make a little bit of coin here and there on these ads. All this content that we content creators put out for YouTube that they monetize. Beside the point, it really, because I'm trying to grow this channel, whenever those get hit, thank you, lots of notes. Whenever those videos get, I did. Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. Oh, yeah. Look, this way. See, and then on the inside, we get these. See? Yes, you can be jealous. It's okay. It's okay to be jealous.
All right. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. I know it's really bright. Anyway, excuse me. So here we are. Whenever we get a video that is demonetized or yellow carded, I've explained this probably 100 times. It affects the way that YouTube pushes your content. And if your content doesn't get pushed, then the next week it gets, it's more difficult, right? So I wanted to make sure that this video because I knew this one could draw some attention. I didn't know at the time that like 15 other people had already covered the topic until after I made the video. And it's kind of funny because I get notifications. I was subscribed to Schrodinger's cat, and Christopher O'Connor says the turtle tank sounds very zen-like through headphones. Yeah, I have a piece of gear that was supposed to help take care of that, but it's faulty, so I need to take it back and get a different one. Anyway, so I got Schrodinger's cat. I got a notification that he was putting out a video, and I just went there, hit the the thumbs up button, and then set the reminder. I didn't even look to see that. I didn't even look to see what the video was about. If you cough on the screen, oh really? Well, I'll be murdering a lot of them then. Just kidding, YouTube. It was a joke, perpetuating a joke. It was told in the side chat. So anyway. So, I already got around the demonetization by showing that video on live stream. Yeah. Hey, Gina S. So, whenever we set that video, oh, sweet, man, it's a good one. I didn't see anybody else had done it. Well, I didn't really look, because if I looked, I saw that I already did it. And I think Road Pirate did it. And Schrodinger was about to do it. And I think even Radical did it. So many people did it, right? Enjoy that loving daughter while you can. Minus 24, hates my guts, and is applying to jobs out of state. Well, maybe she'll come to her senses. Who knows? Who knows with kids? But anyway, so I knew I had potential to do relatively well, and I wanted to make sure that that would do as well as it could. Because whenever I get hit with demonetization, the videos don't do very well at all, regardless of what the content is. I say that, but. Irish Stew, what I need to do, she put a piece of sponge over the outlet to the water surface. What I need to do is I need to put her water level to where it's supposed to be, and we won't hear that. Things for some reason we're in Texas, so water evaporates really quickly. So I just gotta fill our tank up. I need to clean it out and change her media, and not all the media, but change the carbon media in there and leave the other stuff. And anyway, fun things. But I'll get that done. I'm off tomorrow. I have a couple of errands to run. But yeah. So anyway, I heard it a lot from people. I had one person left me a comment just a minute ago talking, because you censored the video, I'm leaving. Like, okay. Bye. See ya. I mean, sorry. Whatever. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I've seen it on other channels. They didn't feel the need to censor it. Well, I did. I did feel the need to censor it because, again, that's a good noise. I'm sure all of you loved hearing that. I did feel the need to censor it again because that's it. Your state has lost its motherfucking mind. That's true. This is true for many reasons, Robert, for many reasons. Not to rub salt. Aaron Reese says, at the plot hole, not to rub salt in the wound, but you would have at least beat Artie if you didn't have to edit and re-upload. I'd definitely stay way over on the safe side next time. Yeah. Yeah. Leaving on a jet plane? Yes. On a jet plane. Hey, Script Cat, good to see you. Yes, true. Don't tell him that Jesus was a commie. Anyway. Yeah, and that's the thing, Siri, and that's the reason why I censored it. I mean, excuse me. I thought about doing it. So at first I used a Disney thing, and of course I used that little scene from The Incredibles where the baby Jack is fighting the raccoon from the second one. Sofa King Sofa King Sleepy for $2 says demonetization insurance, thumbs up, nerd face. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. What's up, Liam Wakefield? Good to see you. Hey, Mr. Anrat. Oh yeah. I'm definitely not worried about it. Look, here's the thing. I know I'm an acquired taste. Most people who like me. People who don't, and that's fine. I don't have a problem. I know I'm not for everybody. It's cool if you want to stick around. That's fine. There's plenty of content out there for people to enjoy. I know I'm not the only person here. Yeah, Fred Knott says never use Disney. Always the second it finished uploading, and it uploads pretty quick, I got an email and I got the red excuse me, I got the red card that says blocked, not demonetized, not ineligible, just straight up blocked. So I pulled it down and then re-edited it, took out the Disney stuff and put in the cat stuff, the cat fight stuff. I thought that was funny. Milos Mommy says, hey, Johnny O, smiling face, zany face, flush face, winking face with tongue. Wow. Hey, Milos, good to see you. Do some TikTok uniform shorts. I need to do some stuff on TikTok because apparently the shorts on YouTube helps, and YouTube has like a shorts fund, and I need to up my presence, so to speak. I need to start cutting out some some bits from the whatchamacallit and from each new upcoming video and just releasing that as a short. That sends people back to the actual video. What does it matter? Got a puppy here who does not like it when I'm not petting him, giving him attention 100% of the time. He's, oh, Dad, come on, Neil, come on, pet me. What's up, Nimrod? But yeah, so it was just so silly, YouTube being YouTube, I've had to explain that. I mean, I haven't had to. I have explained it to some people. Other people are just like, whatever. You know, oh, I'm not going to blah, blah. What's up, Zach? I said, okay, fine, bye, whatever. It's no big deal. But yeah, I mean, again, here's the thing. I know that people not everybody's going to particularly care for my style of video. That's fine. That's cool. What's up, Mallory? Mallory says, you got this. Thank you, Mallory. Oh, wait, here it is. Boop. There you go. Just found this amazing band fronted by an amazing singer, says Zach. That's cool. So, are you talking about a particular Frauditor or SovCits? No, I'm not talking about any of them. I don't want to talk about Fraud. Well, we'll talk a little bit about them. Those two. This is the update. I'm sure a lot of you know, but those two that were involved in that altercation with that business owner, both of them were arrested. Obviously, we saw that. They were both charged with assault, battery, and he was charged with theft for taking her bat, which is, I think it's hilarious. I thought it was so funny that these two doofuses think that they can do what they did, record it, live stream it, take that live stream to the cops and say, hey, this lady assaulted us. Like, I know you guys aren't the brightest bulbs in the batch. Okay. I know you're stupid. And look, I can call them stupid because stupid is a choice. What's up, okay, Boomer from Blackrod? Good to see you. We all know, see, stupid is a choice. You have to choose to be stupid. When you willfully ignore facts, that makes you stupid. There's a difference. You can be ignorant of a fact, right? I'm okay with people being just not knowing. I just didn't know. Okay, now you do. Now when you know, and you continue to make the same types of stupid choices that these frauditors and SovCits make, well, then you're just stupid. So I just, that when I watched this video, and I got an abbreviated version, I was actually looking to do something on NC Tyrant Hunter because I think that guy's a fat fucking piece of weight. So it's just, he was the first one that I saw do an audit of a private business. No, he was the second one I saw. The first one was a different one that I just decided not to do. But he was the second one. Excuse me. Second one I saw. What's up, Harold? And I should have known because I was going to do the one that Schrodinger did. I was going to do that one. But then I saw Schrodinger's cat do it. And I was like, I know that some people will say it's actually a good thing to cover the same types of video because it'll help generate and move and boost. But the problem with us covering the same videos the same week is that it's like the stuff that I pointed out. And again, I hadn't seen Schrodinger's video because he hadn't put his out yet. But the stuff that I pointed out, he had pointed out in his video. Like the Mr. Schrodinger's cat says, I hate NC Tyrant Hunter. I feel bad he's from my home state. He's a waste of space. Fact, the universe is infinite. Related fact, so is stupidity. Truer words. No, never true. No, stop streaming that. But so that's where it gets kind of tough, right? Because you watch Schrodinger's video and then you watch my video next, it looks as if, it's almost the same. We almost commented on the exact same things. There was one bit that was the exact same. When we both commented on US 285, whatever, USC 285, whatever. That was damn near word for word. He just did a video of a private company that my dad used to work at. Really? Is that the one? Is it the oil company or is it the? Because I saw the gas station one I saw. I saw that one. I wonder if yes. Oh, Christopher O'Connor. Yes, the car was towed for having no plates and not being tagged. So they were fined for that as well. I just don't get it. The difference between genius and stupidity is genius has limits, says Zachariah Hooper. Yeah, it's true. Genius does have limits. You can't against ants and dumb. How about Joe Cool? They canceled Joe Cool a long time ago. Thomas Willis says, The ones who audit private businesses, I think, are the worst. Dad is an owner-operator, and I know he would not like anyone doing that at his work. Yeah, I just don't understand, right? I don't get, I'm going to go audit a private business because I can. Well, okay. Here's the thing. And look, there are people out there that want to criticize what I'm about to say. And I will qualify what I'm about to say. So one thing I will tell you, I have worked as a journalist. Okay. I was paid to do it. Now it was for the university publication, but that's still legitimate journalism work. I had lawyers that I had to make sure and speak to about certain things. I had editors that had to, go through and make sure that I wasn't being slanderous, libelous, making, I had to adhere to the letter of the law when it comes to journalistic ethics. And whenever I would go, if I was going to go work in a story, and any legitimate news person, when they're going to get information on a story, they'll tell you, hey, I'm working on a story about this, that, and the other. Because if they don't, that's called ambush journalism. That's unethical. I mean, ambush journalism, yes, it does work from time to time. Most people don't like to do it. Most journalists won't do it. Now, if there's a particularly difficult subject who, excuse me, who just won't, who dodges and whatnot and won't return, and then you just happen to show up what they're at. Okay, I get that. But they still know what you're doing, right? They know that you're trying to talk to them about a certain situation or a certain thing that they were involved in. Having that there, boom, right. So that it's not the same type of ambush journalism. It is kind of an ambush tactic to kind of just happen to be at the, I know he's about to take this, I know he's about to take this airplane, so I know where the plane leaves out of, and I have access to the tarmac, so I can actually get up close to him and catch him as he's exiting his limo and see if he'll grant me at least a little bit of an interview. And maybe I can do that, and he'll catch him off guard. He'll say something he shouldn't say, or he doesn't mean to say, or that he'll give me some information I'm looking to get, the actual truth or whatever. But stuff like that. I don't like to do that because Mila's mommy. Yes, I have, actually. I do like Dr. Dave is fun. He's a fun guy. Dr. Dave, the beer professor. Yeah, he's a fun guy. I don't like to do that because true journalism is relatively neutral. They're selling an agenda, not acting neutrally. Yeah, right. I try and if I'm covering a story, I try to be as neutral as possible. Now that Kent Hovind one, there was just no real way to be neutral on that one. I'm sorry, Kent Hovind is allegedly harboring a convicted pedophile. So I know. Hey Judy, good to see you. What's up, the Hornet? Good to see you. James Blonde 007. Frauditors want one thing, attention. That's true. Jinju, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what it's about, right? So if they would just come out and say, hey, look, I'm trying to generate YouTube clicks, views, blah, 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 blah. What's up, Vlad the Impaler? Good to see you. That'd be one thing. But, I'm working on a story and I can't disclose. Yes, you can. You can tell what the story is going to be about. And here's the thing. Where's that story going to be published? Even those who are independent. I'm an independent journalist. When I called Kent Hovind, okay, and spoke to Kent Hovind, I announced who I was. My name is John. I'm an independent journalist, and I'm working on a story about Chris Jones and Dinosaur Adventureland. 100% honest and upfront with him because I'm not going to lie to him. What's up, Pat Dallinger? Good to see you. Australia doesn't even exist. I've never seen it proven using the scientific method as defined by quantum eraser. That's funny. Felix Wolf at the plot hole, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome. Love your content. It's awesome also that assault by the assault frauditors, that one of them is wearing 2 sets of camo. Yeah, that whole thing was just bad. Those two have a history of doing stupid shit like that too. And the funniest part about what they did, right? They go up to this private business, mind you. And they think that the private business, because they're open to the public or they serve the public, means that they are certain rules apply to them. where you can't trespass me and you can't tell me to leave because whatever. You can't tell me that I have to wear a face mask because no. Yes. Private business absolutely can tell you when to fuck off. If they want you to fuck off, then they can tell you, hey, I don't want you here. My business. Get out. Bye. See you later. That's it. And if you don't, then yes, you can be trespassed. And it's just so funny to see these two who think they know the letter of the law just get it wrong. Everything is wrong. And have the nerve to act shocked when they get arrested. It was so funny. I saw this, like, yeah, I gotta do it. I should have known just based on the content of that video that everybody and their mother was going to do it. And it's cool. Let's see here. What we got here? How about going to where auditors live, get a press pass from the city, and walk up to interview them, Rob? Yeah. Be all nice and ask them about their fake lawsuits and other lies. Absolutely. Absolutely would love to do that. Do you know what's up with Pepperoni Patty? I don't know what he's doing. I know he's still throwing false copyright strikes on people's channels. It's one of the reasons why I haven't done a video of his yet. I'm going to. I will do a PayPal Patty video, Pepperoni Patty, because he's an asshole, but he's just a dumb shit. One of the ones I can't stand. But yeah, I will. But I haven't done it yet because he's still throwing those false copyright strikes. What's up, some old dude? Good to see you. Randy Nicole, good to see you. Michelle, good to see you. Simon H, are you here? Are you here? Are you leaving? Are you leaving, Simon H? Oh. What's up, Sally Skeleton? Good to see you. Magnus Horace says, love your channel, man. Hope you and everyone here is doing well tonight. Thank you. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I still say that frauditors should be dealt with by the street judges and be jailed for 20 plus years for obstruction. If you know the reference, you do. If you don't, you don't. Street judges? I think so. I think I know that one. Patty's that weirdo in Texas. Yeah, he is. Unfortunately. What's up, Demon Orb? Hey, Glober Mom. Let's see here. Robert Caslow says, did you see Vilified Freedom's video where the chief of police arrested the frauditor because he was interfering in a jumper from an electrical what? My goodness. My goodness. I that's the shit I just don't understand. He should be arrested. He should be arrested, and hopefully they throw as much of the book at him as they can, because that's just sick. Justin Artie stream over 5,000 for NAMI and OPT's honor. That's awesome. That's the animal shelter one, correct? Excuse me. Let's see. What did I miss? Hang on. All right. The dripping faucet effect. Yeah, that's my turtle tank back there. Sorry, guys. I'll get that fixed. I promise. Streamy Cup says, I'm back. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. We waited patiently for you to come back. Now you're catching up. If more people will call into YouTube and strike frauditors about not wanting to be videoed, not giving permission, they can. Yeah, but that's one of the reasons why they won't tell them what they're doing most of the time. Every now and again, you get the idiots like, oh yeah, check me out on YouTube. Here, blah blah blah. But yeah, that needs to happen. Hey, you're not allowed. Here's the thing. If I'm out in public, yeah, I do have the right to film and photograph everything that I can see in public. You do not have the expectation of privacy in public. However, you do not have the right to monetize my likeliness without my permission. So, all these frauditors who have videos of people up, unless they censor them out, then those people can appeal to YouTube. They can appeal to YouTube and say, hey, he doesn't have my permission to use my image. And they will have to either take it down, censor it, or deal with the consequences. Absolutely. It's a mental health. Oh, okay. I will, Harold. I promise. I'll fix it. Tomorrow actually is my day off, so it's when I get all my chores done. Let's see here. What bothered me most about those two auditors who assaulted the business owner was that they were so sure they were in the right, showed the video, and thought the cops would arrest their victim. Yeah, exactly. Syrian, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I just don't understand. Oh, man, yay, hey, blah, 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 blah. No, you're wrong. Here's the evidence of your crime. Thank you. Made it super simple. What's up, Angie? Good to see you. Chris Durham, good to see you, says... Been busy. I will do some music for you tomorrow. Send me a note in Discord if you have anything specific. Okay, will do. I will do. Absolutely. What do I got here? Some old dude says, for 5, says, National Alliance for Mental Illness. Thank you very much for that super chat. That's awesome. That's really awesome. What's up, Gary IOW? Says, what's going on here then? A lot of fun things. Yeah, here's the thing. I understand that business owners, they don't want to have to deal with cops, okay? I know that where I work, we don't want it. We'd rather just say, it's because it's a pain in the ass. Like, if I have to call the police, I have to fill out incident reports and talk to LP and talk to these people and talk to those people. And so it's a lot of work on my end. I don't have a problem doing it. I don't have a problem doing it for people who really need to be, trespassed or whatever. That is Thomas. That is a good one. This is an idea to stop them from monetizing their content. Walk around with a boombox blaring Metallica. Yep. What's up, old school? Good to see you. That is a good idea. As long as the dripping is a turtle tank, and not a turtle head. No. Be careful with that dripping. That may become that's true. It may become a song. I want to update you guys on a couple of things that I got going on in the background too. Not the background, but a couple of things I've got going on. Some things that are coming up. Lots of fun stuff. A couple of ways if you guys want to get involved, you can. It's totally up to you. You don't have to. I don't ever want anybody to feel obligated to, do anything. Just come out and hang out. That's cool with me. I get a lot of shit for that from my buddies. Like, if you want to grow your channel, you need to drop subtle hints about this, that, and the other. Like, come on. Here's the deal. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to drop a subtle hint. Yeah, I'm going to do some, I want to have some things to sell, when it comes to like movie sponsorships and whatnot, film projects and music projects and whatnot. I'm going to tell you straight up here, boom, this is what I'm doing. If you want to get involved in a producer role monetarily, you can. You don't have to. I don't want anybody ever to feel like, whatever. It's not an obligation. Private business has the right to refuse service to anyone. That sign you see, everybody. Yeah, right. Exactly. Tones the Geek is exactly. If you want, you come into my place of business, and I tell my folks this all the time. What's up, Frank? Being Frank, good to see you. I tell my folks all the time. I said, look, here's the deal. If somebody comes in and they're upset and they're angry, and you don't want to deal with them, that's cool. Come get me. I'll come out and help de-escalate the situation. I said, but if somebody comes in angry and upset and whatnot, and you do deal with them and you do try and de-escalate, and they just want to get, boom, 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 take it up. I said, there's a threshold that I don't expect you guys to break. Once it's called, once it gets to that point where you're done, where you've tried everything, your patience is exhausted, you can ask them to leave. And you can let them know. Say, look, I had one of my associates come to me today. Says, hey, I had this customer come in talking about, she was something was wrong with one of her services. And I was trying to figure out, hey, which service? And she kept saying, I don't know. I'm not a technician. Don't you guys have technicians to do that? And Craig said, yeah, look here, I'm trying to figure out what exactly you're having an issue with so I can put notes in. Well, when the technician comes out, he knows what to look for. And he said she just kept giving him attitude and, aggression, and just kept up and up and up and up and up. And, he said, I didn't know what to do. I said, look, here's the deal. If you're ever in that situation again, you can do one of two things. You can either just, you ask the customer, what do you want me to do? Schedule okay, cool. I said, but what I would do is I would say, look, obviously there's nothing I can do for you. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is, but you're not facilitating that. You just want to be belligerent? I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We're done with this conversation. I'm going to ask you to leave now. Go ahead and leave. You can call the customer care number and see if they can help you out, fix that, but I'm not going to help you right now. And you're not welcome in the store right now because of your attitude. I have no problem with that. Kick them out. Throw them out. At the plot hole, I worked AP for Target, and we would ask you once, tell you once, and they would kick you out. Yep. And you could cuss about the situation, would never insult an employee. And here's the thing. I would always tell people, like, you can cuss me out all you want. You can call me, you can, whatever you want. To me, fine. The second you get crossed with one of my employees, with one of my employees, you can fuck right off. Get out. Simple as that. And I tell my employees all the time, I says, you do not have to put up with that. Period. I had one of them come up talk about whether it's an instance of racism. I said the second that happens, racism, sexism, homophobia, anything, you tell them to fuck off. I said, you can use those exact words. I'll back you up all day, every day. And if you don't want to do it, and I'm here, you come grab me and let me, tell me what's going on, and I'll tell them to fuck off. I will not put up with that, period. Ever. I've had customers come into a different store that I work talking about, and this and WB that. I was like, look, that's those doors that you walked in to get in here, turn around and walk right back out. And they just looked at me. I said, look, we're done. You're not going to come in here to do that. That's not going to happen. I had another customer come in and, talk about, asking me if we sold this. No, I don't have them, but you can find them here. This is where you can find them. It costs like $6 or something like that. And you get to that store, it's like right down the street. Take you 2 minutes to get there. I think they have plenty of them in stock. Just go grab one. Boom, all done. And he got pissed off because we didn't have this product he wanted. Not that we didn't have it and I didn't help him find it. We just, you sell the phone, but you don't have this adapter. I said, no, sir, we don't carry everything because it's just that's not our bags, not our gig, whatever. And he kept getting in and started fucking cursing and then, calling me stupid. I said, all right, dude, you can get out. Period. You can get out. And he's all, fuck you. I say, you fuck me all you want, but you're going to fuck me on the way out them goddamn doors before I throw you out them goddamn doors. And my employee, she's one of the sweetest people. She just stops me and she looks at me with this like blank stare of shock. Like, I can't believe you just said that. This look. And this dude, he looked at me like, I can't believe you just told me that. And he was like, oh fuck. I said, no, get out. Get out. This is the only opportunity you have to walk out of these doors. Otherwise, I'm going to carry you out. And he just blah, blah, blah. I said, boom. And he turned around and walked out. And he cussed me the whole way out, which I don't care. You can cuss me all you want on the way out. I don't give a fuck. Bye. You're on the way out? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. And she looks at me and she says, I can't believe you said that. I said, well, look, here's the deal. I've got a threshold, I got a limit, stuff I'll put up with. Once you meet that, I'm done with you. I'm too old for that bullshit. And so is everybody else. Sorry. If we make a mistake, bring it to me. We'll do the best I can to rectify that mistake. But the second you become belligerent, I don't care. And another one that used to always get me was when they were talking about, well, I'm going to call my attorney. I would love it when they say that. Love it when they say that because that immediately stops the conversation. I would tell them. Right? I had this one guy come in talking about something was going on with his bill. And he came in because T-Mobile had like T-Mobile Tuesdays where you come in and get free shit every now and again. So he comes in, gets this free thing and oh, cool, man, hey, everything good, well, I've had this problem with this, that, and the other. I said, well, I'd be happy to take a look at it for see what we can do. And he goes off on this little rant about whatever. And I'm just listening, trying to figure out what the issue is and see how I can figure it out and see what we can do to help him. And then in his rant, he goes, and my wife's an attorney. And I said, all right, cool. Well, that right there is going to discontinue the conversation because once you bring up legal stuff, I can no longer help you out. I can't speak with you. You'll have to contact corporate office and ask to speak to the legal department so they can figure that out. And he got all pissed off at me. Oh, I know, sir. I just said that my wife was an attorney. I said, yeah. And why did you say that? Why did you tell me that your wife's an attorney? Why was it important for you to tell me that your wife is an attorney? I said, so if I were to tell you that my brother is a sharpshooter for the United States Marine Corps, you don't think there was some intimidation factor behind that? Of course. I said, no, don't give me this shit. Get out. We're done. We're done with the conversation. That's how this works. I love when they ask for corporate's number. Yeah, here you go. I think with T-Mobile it was like 866 T-Mobile or some shit like that. Like, boom, here you go. At Toys R Us, it was literally 1-800 Toys R Us. That was what it was. And I used to love it. Where's your corporate number? 1-800 Toys R Us. No, it's not. I said, okay, it's not. What do we do? I want the corporate number. Yeah, 1-800 Toys R Us. And I always loved it when they're like, oh, what's your name? I said, my name is John. And I would give my full, John, my name. So it's just so fun because they think that, oh, I'm scared you're going to call the corporate office on me. Ooh, get out of here. Never, let's see here. Fred Knott says, never threaten legal action in jest that ends the contact. I have hung up service. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And we were told as soon as, that was the direction that was given to us from legal department. It says, as soon as somebody says anything about legal, now they're letting you know that they plan on, that there's a lawsuit that could potentially happen. So anything that you say can be brought up as legal representation, whatever. So they tell us, do not talk to them. End the conversation, give them the legal number, and then tell them, have a nice day. So yeah, boom, there we go. That's all we do. Asking for a corporate number is the equivalent of asking name and badge number. Yeah, absolutely. It really is. And, they think, the thing that kills me is that these people think that, I'm going to call corporate and get you fired. No, you're not. But you go right ahead. Because that's not how this works. Excuse me. It's really not how this works. You can call the corporate number and they'll take your complaint. And I promise, I probably won't even hear about you calling or leaving the complaint. And if I do, it's going to be, hey, can you look into this? And then I'll tell them what really happened, because you're not going to tell them the truth. I'll tell them what really happened. And they'll say, all right, cool. And then that'll be it. Harold, for $5 American says, people that act belligerent towards customer service reps who have limited power and are simply trying to help them are mentally ill. We're all people. That's true. Did you guys see the one? And it's funny that you brought this up. Excuse me. Did you see the one where, and this happened here in Temple, Texas, and I believe it happened on Sunday. This lady goes in, orders a soup. I don't even remember what place it was from. I don't know. It's in Temple, Texas, so I don't know. It was probably who knows? Doesn't matter. Orders a soup. Okay, the soup comes out really hot. Lady got pissed off because the soup was so hot that it melted the plastic cap and it got plastic inside of her soup. Legitimate complaint. I understand that. So she comes in and she's upset and she's yelling at the cashier. Before she gets, finished yelling at the cashier, she tells her, hey, the soup, blah, blah, blah. And the cashier says, hey, cool. I'm so sorry. Can we take care of that for you? I would like to either give you a refund or we can make you another one. The cashier immediately offered a solution to the problem. And this lady, this Karen, just kept escalating and escalating and escalating. You could tell that she wasn't there for any type of resolution. She just wanted to bitch. She wanted to piss him off. Maybe she was having a bad day. Who knows? Maybe whatever. Who knows what happened? But in the midst of her escalation, she grabbed the soup and threw it in the face of this cashier, this 16, 17-year-old cashier. Threw it in her face and then ran off. In what world is that an acceptable act? Are we really? Over some soup? Over some soup. And it wasn't like the cashier, it wasn't like the cashier said, no, I can't help you out. They immediately said, I can get you a refund, or I can get you another soup, or I can get you something different. She immediately offered 3 different completely acceptable solutions to this issue. What's up, Jerry B. Day? Oh, Jerry, be my day today. What does that say? Be my day. All right, Jerry. You're messing me up. And Robert Caslow, yes, she did get arrested and she's being charged with assault. It just, I don't understand that. I don't understand. I don't get it. I can understand being upset, right? Funny story. I was at a burger joint with my wife and my mother-in-law. And I don't like mayonnaise. Everybody here probably knows this. I don't like mayonnaise. So I, jokingly, when the waiter or the waitress comes out, the server comes out and asks what I want, if I'm getting something that could have mayonnaise. Was the cashier okay? Yes, the cashier was okay. She was a little shaken up, obviously. Burned her eyes and gave her nosebleeds. So she did get some injuries, believe it or not, because this spice got into her eyes, and then I guess the way the cup hit her or something, it caused her to have a nosebleed. But excuse me. But yes, ultimately she was okay. Be my day today as in you make my day. Oh, awesome. Well, I hope so. I hope we can. Hopefully teenagers. Yeah, she's okay. And yes, there were Robert Caslow. There was she started to record. I think she posted 2 TikToks about it, and then there was the closed caption, a closed circuit television that caught it, and there were a couple of people that followed her and were able to get her license plate and physical descriptions and whatnot. So they caught her pretty quick. And it was in Temple, Texas, and Temple, Texas is a pretty small place. But all right, so here I'm at this burger joint. Not a burger, it's a restaurant that serves burgers. And again, I don't like mayonnaise. I ordered a hamburger, and again, I always tell servers jokingly, I said, I'll have this burger. Tones the Geek for $5 American dollars says, go ahead, get me fired. Then I'll become a fellow customer, and the manager can no longer tell me not to kick your ass. Thank you very much for that $5 super chat. I appreciate it. So I sit down and say, again, it's a joke, right? Hey, I'll take this burger, blah, 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 but no mayonnaise. So on any damn mayonnaise. If it comes out with mayonnaise, I'm going to throw it back at you. It's always a joke. I'd say it in a joking manner. They could tell. Even when I said it to this waitress here, she laughed. It was always funny, right? This is funny. This is a funny thing to say. Because I'm not really going to throw it back at him. I'm not going to do that. So food comes, and I always check because 9 times out of 10 they forget. Temple, Texas, do they have telephones or do they still use telegraphs? I think they use that. Do they have 3 traffic? I don't even think they have a traffic light. I think they have a traffic stop. So anyway, food comes out and I immediately, no, I didn't check. I usually always check because they forget, but we were having some sort of conversation. I picked up the hamburger and I took a bite out of it. And the first fucking thing I tasted was mayonnaise. So I spit the bite out in my napkin and I politely, you type in Temple, Texas, and Temple, Texas 2 comes right up. Yeah. H. Madison says, I have a friend that is doing her dissertation on people behaving badly. She says the pandemic is making everyone frustrated and resentful, and the more they see others act out, the more they do it. Yeah, it's probably true. There is some, I'm sure there's some science behind that too. Behavioral science and actual like chemical science that happens, in brains. So anyway, I take the bite, has mayonnaise, spit the bite back out, and I politely call it, hey, I asked for no mayonnaise on this. Can you take it and can you remake this, please? It was polite, right? Oh, she's also sorry. Did not mean to do that. So sorry. She was really cool. And she takes it back, and then it comes back out like 2 seconds later. Now, I don't know what it's like in other states, but in the state of Texas, once food has left the kitchen, if it goes back, it's supposed to be remade, especially if it's been touched by the customer. They're supposed to toss it and remake it. There are some exceptions. I think with steak, there are some exceptions for steak. So what they did, now mind you, there was mayonnaise all over this thing, right? It was on the bun, it was on the burger, everything. Excuse me. They bring this hamburger back out. And they put it back on the plate. And this time I check. And I open it up. And all they did was scrape the mayonnaise off. Because the hamburger that they brought me, the second one, still had a bite missing from the burger. No, thank you. They put... they just redressed it. But with and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I said, you got to be kidding me. You guys just went back there and took the same burger that had been in my mouth back to your kitchen And I was like, nah, it's not cool. I said, just take this fucking thing off. I don't want this burger. Not paying for it. Take it off. And the little manager guy wanted to argue with me. Well, no. I said, no, dude, I'm not paying for it. I said, take it off. I'm not paying for this shit. I said, that's pretty gross that you would take this. I was so upset. I was very upset. Said some choice words. Said some things I shouldn't have said. To which I was going to apologize, but then he was like, no, then this little fucking guy. Oh, man, test my patience. I said, dude, no, we're good. Nope, don't talk to me anymore. Just take it off because I'm not paying for it. And I said, if you don't take it off, we're going to walk and you're not going to pay for any of this stuff. JL Warren for $9.99 says, if you put any mayonnaise on it, I'm going to come over to your house, chop off your legs, set your house on fire, and watch as you drag your bloody stumps out of your house. Whole 9 yards. Bruce Willis. Ooh. You didn't think I knew that one, did you? So you bought a soup and threw it at him. No, I didn't throw it. I didn't throw anything at anybody. I just was very upset because I was really hungry and I didn't eat. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the point. So I didn't throw my food at the guy. I don't like ranch, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. I don't like a whole lot of dressing. Mayonnaise, aioli, which is just mayonnaise without the white stuff. Don't like that. Nope. Just J-Dos Rylander was. There's a live stream I did a year ago. J-Dos Rylander says, "Hello, I'm going to ask for extra mayo and dip my fries." That's what it said. J-Dos Rylander says, "Hey, I'll become a patron or whatever if you live stream eating mayonnaise on French fries." I said, "I'll do it. I'm not going to like it, but I'll do it." And I did it. It was disgusting. That's like putting pineapple on pizza. Again, do you have oysters? Oysters. What? No, I don't like McDonald's special sauce. I don't like McDonald's anything, really. I got a burger with a bite out of the patty once from Burger King. Are you fucking kidding me? Blech. My wife puts mayo on everything. French fries, scrambled eggs. Oh my God, scrambled eggs. Ugh. To each their own, I guess. To each their own. I'm not going to ask you to eat the things that I eat. I love mayo and ranch and everything, says Mr. Schrodinger's cat. That's a Southerner thing I noticed. People from the South put ranch on everything. I don't get it. I don't understand. Ranch on pizza. My kids put ranch on pizza. I'm like, oh. Harold says, you'd get along with my wife. I have to hide the condiments. Burgers should only be made with cheese and bacon and maybe a small slice of tomato if you like that. Good burgers shouldn't need any help with flavor. Nimrod, I tend to agree, but there is this place, this burger joint close to where I live. Any of you who remember Keith, he's been on the show a few times, but he was the executive chef of this place called Rodeo Goat. He built that menu, and he had some really good burgers. At the Plot Hole, Killswitch Engage. Thoughts on them? I like Killswitch Engage. As a matter of fact, it's kind of funny. Way back when Killswitch, and I must have been 19, 20 years old. First metal band. Excuse me. First metal band I was in, we called ourselves Killswitch. And this is before we looked up the name to find out that there were dozens of Killswitches. But yeah, I like Killswitch. I like those guys. I love mayo and banana sandwiches. Prepare to be grossed out. I dip my fries in blue cheese dressing. Look, here's the thing. I'm not one of these people that says, well, if I don't like it, you can't like it. If you eat what you like. You know what I mean? People, hey, had my first fries with mayo in Belgium. Life-changing. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Harold says there's a Rodeo Goat in Houston. Yeah. So that Rodeo Goat, you can thank my buddy for that chain of restaurants. It's an 8-O's establishment. And he worked for the Flying Saucer. He did his come up through the Flying Saucer as their chef, or as an assistant chef. And then he went to chef school and, went through that whole scenario, and they looked at him and said, "Hey, look, we want to open up this restaurant, and we're looking for this, that, and the other." And he says, "Look, burger joint, everything made fresh in house. I'll write your menu," and he did, and the burgers were great. So one of the funniest stories, right? So he had this burger called the Hot Bastard, and that was like his that was his baby, and he called up our buddy Ty and myself and said, "Hey, come down here and check out these hamburgers. It's a Hot Bastard. I want you to try it out." Cool, we'll do it. Here we go. So we go down there, and Ty and myself, you guys know I like spicy food. So we sit down, and he brings out these burgers. Tyus has the spicy mayo. I said no mayo, but you could put extra spice on it. Is that cool? So we sit down and we eat these burgers, and they were good. It was a really good. They used ground ribeye for their hamburger patties, and look at it. Like I said, everything is fresh. Everything's fresh in there. The potatoes, everything's cut. The fries were really good. He said the only thing that wasn't fresh were the pickled jalapenos, and he says that's because nobody can tell the difference. So anyway, we eat these burgers, and he comes out, and he's like really excited about getting our opinion. He was expecting us to be like dabbing our foreheads and whatnot. And he looks at us. He goes, "What's up, ERC?" He goes, "Hey, so what'd you think? They were hot?" And Ty and I looked at each other, and we're like, "It was okay. It was okay." And he was immediately defeated because he thought he had made the hottest burger, and it was so good. And we were like, it's okay. "What's up, Flat Derp? Good to see you." And he was just so defeated. He was like, "Oh." And he kind of just turned around and walked away. The next time I went, he had upped it. He put more habanero on there. So it was a little spicier. It's more fresh, not as cooked. So still a good one. JL Warren, you asked me a question. I think I know what it's about. Where'd it go? Thoughts on Travis Scott incident. I do have some thoughts. I noticed that you wanted to talk about it on your live stream earlier. I can save those for your live stream because I do have thoughts. And I didn't plan on getting into it, but if you guys want to, we can. We'll get into the Travis Scott incident and why I think that some people might be going to jail. Lots of reasons. I don't necessarily think that Travis Scott did anything inherently wrong. I think that the whole situation is just fucked up. I get a lot of people talk about JL. Let me know if you want to come on. Let me know. We'll talk about it. Got an hour on me. Oh, Flat Derb does? Yeah. Chutney on steak? I've had some chutney. Hey, Jessica Rabbit. Yes, Travis Scott is a rapper. Apparently in the Astrodome, which is in Houston, there was an incident where it was a festival, rap festival type thing. And I hate to keep bringing up that it was a rap festival because a lot of people want to... That's one of the things that people are trying to do. Is say, well, this is a rap thing. It's a rap because of the type. No, it's... Had everything to do with security. Had everything to do with the fact that they were... Wait, no, don't give me an opinion. Travis Scott uses mayonnaise conversation riveting. Yeah, I don't think it's a rap thing. I think it was just a piss poor planning thing. I would love to chat about Travis Scott. He encouraged a very awful culture. There was, Thomas Willis need to get to bed. Good night. Thank you for coming out. No, he's not a country singer. No, not a country singer. That's a very long, complicated conversation. I don't think there was so much was done wrong. Yes, Travis Scott does have a history of being like, rowdy and rambunctious and whatnot, but that doesn't necessarily. It's so tough. That really is a tough one because people want to talk about, well, this doesn't happen with rock shows. Yes, it does. It happens with rock shows all the time. Not all the time, but it does happen with rock shows. Two incidents that I can think of: the Lamb of God Prague incident, where Randy Blythe was wrongly accused of killing somebody. Turns out Randy Blythe had nothing to do with it. Or Randy Bly, I'm sorry, that's how you pronounce his name. Had absolutely nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, they showed the footage that supposedly said he was the main suspect, the person who committed this, whatever. And so, real quick, Lamb of God's playing a show in Prague. Guy gets up on stage. That'll happen during rock shows. People crowd surf and they get up on stage and then the security will come get them off, or they'll jump back off and crowd surf back, right? So, what about that rock concert where the place caught on fire? That's another good one, yeah. What was the concert with Casualty? Yeah, there's a lot of them. Anyway, so Bly, this guy gets up there, and you see Bly pat him on the back, right? Just like, he just pats him on the back, and then, he doesn't shove him. He doesn't. There's no like, oh, boom, you know what I mean? But he gently. I won't say whatever. There was no malicious intent. It was a pat on the back, and then all right, you got to go. What the Prague police try to say is that Randy Blythe shoved him. He fell over the railing and hit his head. Now, what really happened was with and again, here we are. It was a security guard there who saw this kid, picked him up and threw him over lifted him up over his head, and this kid fell on top of his head, breaking his neck and killing him. That's what really happened. Sabaton just dropped a new single, The Christmas Truce. I Will. Sabotage, Brian Powell? Is that what we sabotage? And the fact he tried faking the Scottish accent until he realized he couldn't and just let it fade out. I don't know what we're talking about. Excuse me. And anyway, then you had 94. You had the riots, the riot at whatchamacallit. Was it Canada? It was Ontario. I can't remember exactly where, but it was the Guns N' Roses Metallica show where James turned himself into a Human Torch, and then Axl, not wanting to be outdone, throws a complete, utter hissy fit, storms off stage. All of a sudden, they're turning over cars, people getting hurt. So it happens. This stuff happens, and it's not good, right? Again, I think it goes back to talking about, what, excuse me. In Montreal, that's right, it was Montreal. Excuse me. It goes back talking about people, like the way this pandemic has affected people. The Travis Scott incident is worthy of a full conversation. Absolutely. I would love to set that up with JL, specific JL, and anybody else who would like to do it. Mayo caused a Texas riot. I'm confused, says Robert Caswell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, right. There was that 79. Right. Yeah. Stephen Cup Reason says, just want to remind folks to let it grow for Movember. I have to get going. We'll DM you on Discord later. Later, everyone. Thank you, Stephen Cup. That's right. I will not shave. Like that means something. Someone was killed in the mosh pit. Yeah, it happens. It does. It happens, and these things. Look at Slayer pits, how nasty those things can get. It's going to happen. Now, this was a failure in security. It was a failure in planning. Rappers don't do mosh pits. No, they don't. They do, but they do have general seating. Anyway, long conversation. I didn't plan on getting into that one because I wanted to get a little bit more. I wanted to read up a little bit more on what's going on before I really kind of My older brother went to Woodstock 99 when Fred Durst surfed on the crowd. No one got hurt, but his soul died that day. Catching fire just makes musicians do bad things. Michael Jackson caught fire. Just saying. Oh, that's wrong. So anyway, yeah, I would love to have that conversation. So yeah. Sidewalk Boy? Who's Sidewalk Boy? Which one's Sidewalk Boy? That's oh gosh. Yeah, it was a crowd rush. And Harold, you're right. So that's one thing I will say about, I have seen some of the nastiest pits. Slayer pits. Agnostic Front would literally have, they would, the singer would get up and split the audience, boom, down the middle, and say, this side go over here, this side go over here. Now, when we start playing the song, you guys are going to fucking just go at it, And he would say, go fucking kill each other. Everybody knew he didn't mean actually kill each other, right? Just boom, boom, boom. Silence Boy, that's right. And they would do that. He would play a song, and they would, like full on fucking Braveheart, and just, beat the shit out of just whatever, mosh and all this stuff. But at the end of the song, people would stop, and the singer would say, "All right, cool, now get up and shake each other's hands," and they would, right? And every pit that I've ever been in, if somebody fell down, you picked them up, you helped them up if they needed some help or needed to get out of the mosh pit. Now, every now and again, you would get that meth head or that fucking speed freak or that coked out jackass. Wow, that was a lot of music there. Cindy Sue has become a member. Thank you, Cindy Sue. Welcome to the Plot Hole crew. Anyway, so yeah, most time, somebody's, whatever, you pick them back up. If they need help, you would signal, pick them up, and then, hey, whatever. Corey Taylor, as much shit as I talk about him, he'll stop a show if he knows that somebody's hurt. He'll stop a show and say, hey, get this person some medical attention. There are other bands, other singers that they'll do that. He'll stop the show. Hey, look, somebody needs help over there. Let's get them some attention. Hellified Funk Crew always had badass moshes. I don't remember them being that crazy, though. I know you usually had a lot of people there, but I don't remember them being that crazy. Simon H is exactly right. It's called crowd control. Now, I don't know if there was that's one of the things I wanted to look at, to find out, because apparently there were more people there than should have been. I don't know if they oversold or if more people just showed up and stormed. So, funnily enough, one of the nastiest pits I've ever been in was a concert with Twisted and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Really? Interesting. When you have thousands of people pushing you behind, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't, that's a situation that I would hate to ever have to be in, is that type of situation. A crowd rush. Because you get trampled to death. And like, it just, Yeah. Yeah, terrible way to go. Yeah. Most people who die in those types of incidents don't die quick. It's usually slow. It's because they can't get to you in time and you suffocate to death. It's just, meh. That's why whenever I would go to these places, I'd make sure to find as many avenues of escape as possible. And probably over cautious, but I always, I'm one of these people that'll study the room to find out who could, just because, it's a terrible thing. Yeah, Black Friday. Just grab it. Says Black Friday. Yeah, we'll have that here soon. A couple of weeks. Excuse me. Anyway, so let's talk about something a little different, because that's kind of bringing the mood down. I don't want to be down mood. I want to have a good time. Let's have a good time. Let's have some fun. But I'll talk with JL, and we'll see if we can do probably a JL's channel, because I know he's trying to build some stuff up. Or maybe we'll do it Friday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll talk with JL too. We'll set it up, because that's an interesting conversation. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Ah, my goodness. Anyway. All right, so a couple things I got coming up. I am working on getting the finishing touches on the documentary done. Obviously, I haven't been able to do the... Jerry B. says, I've been giving you some awesome jokes off this... Tag me the next time. Put at the plot hole so it'll catch my eye. You get out of here. If that's for real, JL, I found our new movie. JL, that's our new. I found this one. Aaron Reese found this one. One-eyed monster. You need to put that on our list. Put that on our list. What's up, OG Goblin? Okay, look here. My beard is blue down here. You can't tell, right? Because actually the blue has stayed a lot longer than the pink did. I think the pink that I bought I don't know, just like I said, I would run through a damp room and that shit would just fade. Cough up that hair. I'm trying, BBC. But this blue seems to stay better. They're both semi-permanent, but this one seems to stay better. Now, whenever I did because I first did the the lifting. I did it, from just here down because I've never done this before. My wife's like, "Oh, I'll do it for you," but then she got COVID. I mean, she got the stuff. Sorry, guys. Have no idea if you guys would entertain some random YouTube weirdo for the Astroworld chat, but I might enjoy myself. Absolutely, Harold. Absolutely. If you want to get on that, shoot me an email, theplothole1@gmail.com, and we can definitely set that up. Pam B says red shades always fade fastest. Okay, that's probably what it is. Mr. Roger Rabbit says #fuck cancer. Absolutely. Wait, what happened, Mrs. What? Wait, come back here. Aw. Yeah, terribly sorry to hear that, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. But yeah, fuck cancer. So yeah, I need to redo it, but the blue stays longer. So yeah, but I probably should have done more lifting, and then put it down there. Have you seen Sovereign Citizens, the movie? I have not. I heard they were doing one called Karen, but I'm not sure if that was just a joke or not. I bleach and dye my hair and beard all the time. I've had the same problem with blue. Excuse me. Yeah, the blue, I mean, like I said, this one stayed longer. But the pink would just go away. Color conditioning works wonders for blue dye. I have brown hair and I've kept it blue for almost a year now. That's cool. I need to, like I said, I'm new to this whole thing. Hair dye and all that stuff. Felix Wolf says, and auditing. That's true. There is a Karen. Okay, I thought so. I thought there was a Karen movie, and it had that actress from Orange Is the New Black. Saw that. Yeah, it looked interesting, to say the least. All right. So anyway, back to the documentary. That one is almost wrapped. I'm still working with a couple of people on Chris Durham on the music. Once that's done, boom. I've got one last thing to record audio-wise. That's me. And I just got to wait till this all clears up so I sound super sexy. And not all, medicine or weird. And the cop baiting exit. Yes. Sovereign Citizens, Impotence Rising. That's funny. So once that's done, that'll be wrapped. 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks to can it. I hope, because again, I'm trying to get this out so I can be my usual sexy radio voice show. But yeah, so that'll be done. And then after that, Eugene and I are going into pre-production on a movie. That's right. At the plot hole, it's not really a movie, but actually a law enforcement training video about sovereign citizens and how to deal with them. Hence why I hope they cover auditors and cop baiters. I still would like to see this. Hey, Beverly Proudfoot. Good to see you. Extra J, good to see you. Excuse me. But yeah. So that's new. It's going to be a short film. We're going into pre-production December. We're going to sit down and talk about all the things and try to get some places. And that's a good Sean Connery right there. Well, thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. Skooma Cat says, yawning face. Time for me to zzz. Good night, people. Good night, Skooma. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to end this here in the next few minutes. Been going a little bit longer than normal. I know radio voices. My mother's a DJ for a college station, and she plays punk rock on her show. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I know about sexy radio voices. Well, Felix Wolf, give me a rating. And don't worry about hurting my feelings. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. Johnny needs a Ricola. I've got some somewhere around here. I'm really Jessica Rabbit's husband. I just wanted to say hello. Hey, Mr. Roger Rabbit. That's cool. How is Jessica Rabbit? How is Jessica Rabbit? Very flirks. What? Flexpert Lane? Mine's pretty good. Well, thank you. Thank you. So really excited and looking forward to getting that in, into pre-production. Looking forward to that one. Because that'll be an actual Mr. Short Intercast is 8.5 out of like 20. Out of 20. News now. NME says that the Apollo just got up. Have to catch the replay. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by anyways. Even without the radio voice. Yeah. Have you considered a reaction video to epic rap battles? I have not. I have not. Those are ones with like I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Method Man. Yeah, Method Man. That's what I'm looking for. At the bottom, I'll look for Colorlux Blue Conditioner. I will. Well, let me tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. The drive home was horrible tonight. Finish your stream with Sean Connery. Go with his character in The Rock. Oh man, it's been forever since I've seen The Rock. It's one of only the I think 2 Michael Bay films I like. You should do a reaction video to police body cam videos. I'm thinking about, if the problem that I have with police body cam videos is that they're long, right? They have to be because they've got to catch everything up that leads up to, including, and then after. So I need to find some that I can, condense down and just get to the points. You know what I mean? But I've actually thought about that. Everybody says I have a nice radio voice, says the Hornet. Well, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. Everyone says I have a face for radio. It's exactly what they told me growing up. It's like, you've got a face for radio. I should be in radio. So yeah, that film, as soon as I wrap on that documentary, we're going to go straight into pre-production for this is actually going to be a short film. JL wrote it based on some characters that I have been writing for a long time. Excuse me. Let's see here. And then I'm also in pre-production on an audio project, a singer-songwriter. Let me see if I have his stuff. Let me see if I can get it. Because I want to play a song for you guys. I hope I still have it. Let's see here. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to play a song for you guys. I hope it's the correct one. Okay. I'll play a song. Do you guys want to hear? First off, if you want to hear a song, let me know. Side chat, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let me know. Skits Crasher for $2 American says, hello, Johnny O. Hello, Skits Crasher. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. What's going on here? Boom. All right. Ones. 3. I don't know what that means. In about 16 hours, Bunker 33 are going in hard with funny products. All right. Okay, cool. Let me get this up here if I can remember how to do this. We're going to do no. Where is it? Media source. Boom. Excuse me. Sorry. So sorry. Let me find it. 1, 2, 3. All right, now let's go. Let me know if you guys heard that. Let me know if you heard it, because I didn't hear it. Excuse me. All right. Heard it. All right, here we go. I'm going to play the song. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I stare at your picture every day. Thinking what I'm going to say. But I haven't really a clue. I haven't really a clue. Every time I hear a song, I think of you. Your body intertwined with mine. I can still see your face. And I think that I can hear you in my mind. What am I going to say?
All right. Yeah. This is Sean Beasley, the guy right there. Boom. That guy right there. Sean Beasley and the woman singing with him. It's Whitney Raquel. You guys have seen her on the show. She will be here Christmas, December 18th or December. It's the Friday of the 18th of the weekend. What day is that? I think it's whatever. Let me hang on. I want to know for sure. Let me get it. It'll be in December 17th. December 17th. In studio, she'll be live doing some Christmas tunes and some original tunes. She is a wonderful, wonderful singer, songwriter. She's such a joy to work with. And the artist that I'm working with is Sean Beasley. I am in pre-production with his tunes. That was a song that I produced. He wrote it. I produced it. When he gave it to me years ago, I listened to it, and immediately, I can't remember if we were talking on the phone or if we were texting, but I immediately said to him, "Hey, I've got to get Whitney Raquel in this song. Have to, because she is just. I mean, this song needs to be a duet and not just a solo, because there's a conversation that's happening here, and I'm only getting one side of the conversation. I want the other side of the conversation. So I said, I got to get Whitney on this project, because as you can hear, she is just, her voice is beautiful. She's a great presence, and I absolutely love working with Whitney Raquel. She's such a great voice. But that song is going on the new record that we were working on. Fearless 902 says, thanks for having me from, is that Nova Scotia? You are more than welcome. You can hang, you know what? Hang out. It's a good time. Is it available? It's not available yet. But that's the name of that song is called To Say, and I think we might want to tweak that name. I'm not for certain. So that's, there's a lot of work going on this album. So he's got 15 to 16 tunes that we're either going to go with all 15 or we're going to whittle down to about 12. Not for certain yet. Harold says, excellent production, sounded great. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that one simply because I believe in that song. I believe in Sean. I think he's got an interesting style. It's folky, and then he's got some stuff that's a little more like indie rock style. But absolutely, it's going to be so much fun. Extra J says, I like that. I still need to send you a link to my video I made from a buddy of mine. Yeah, at the theplothole1@gmail.com. Yeah, I would love to check it out. What's up, Facty? But yeah, so that's hopefully we're going to get him. He was supposed to come 2 years ago, but with all the lockdowns and whatnot, that just couldn't happen. Hopefully, he'll be here summertime, recording in studio with me. Lots of fun. Get all the stuff recorded and put that into production. So yeah, I'll have a couple of like executive producer spots to sell. He's got some stuff. I just don't remember. I don't remember where it is. He's got some stuff out there somewhere. I'll have to ask him. The number one, Harold, the number one. I'm sorry. Yeah. The plothole number one @gmail.com. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to working with that. So for the film and for this one here, if you want to become an executive producer, let me know. Anything you want to put towards the production costs are greatly appreciated. Of course, you don't have to. Never feel obligated, but that's what I got going on. Those are the projects that I got coming up, and I'm really looking forward to putting these out there and getting you guys some fun tunes like those tunes. I've got a whole mess of other songs that he sent me that we're working on that I'm still going over my head, looking at different arrangements and different elements, production elements I want to bring into it. It sucks because one of the session musicians that I like to work with moved to Boston. Brendan Riley says, what exactly do executive producers do? Executive producers, it really depends. Most of the time, executive producer is a title that people who put up a little bit of money for production costs, they'll take it. On the back, it really kind of depends. It could be some back end stuff that they get. It could be some other things. But there's always different things that we can work out if you want to contribute, if you want to be, basically you'd be buying like a sponsorship. Yeah, executive producer equals money, people. Pretty much. But anyway, again, never feel obligated because I take everything that I make from ads and super chats and memberships and all that stuff that goes into these other projects and whatnot. So, yeah, I have spoken with Dick Dawson. I haven't spoken to him recently. I haven't had it's been my work schedule is so silly. We're ramping up, getting ready for the holiday season. So, but I will speak to Dick Dawson. I'll make that happen. This week. I'll reach out to him tonight and probably talk to him tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, those are the projects that I've got coming up. I'm really excited. So yeah, anybody, if you want to get involved, let me know. If you just, like I said, you can get involved in many different ways. You can super chat the channel. You can say, hey, I want to do a direct contribution to this thing here, or whatever, Patreon, whatever. Again, you don't have to. Don't ever overextend yourself. You know what I mean? Brandon Riley produces all the bankrolls. Elizabeth Sylvester says, to contribute to the production, I'll be an executive producer for 10 Canadian. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Like I said. Excuse me. There it goes. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it. Waiting for the head-banging little guy. Now, this is what kills me about Streamlabs, because there's supposed to be a bunch of different... Excuse me. There's supposed to be a bunch of different animations that happen. I don't know why they're not saving. I think whenever I'll put them in there, and then because I had the Darth Dawkins one. I had a couple of them that were sent by 2AHD Cat, and I put his in there, and they never show up. Some old dude says, just missed all this. You're going to upload this stream to YouTube when it's done. Yeah, it'll go into the Plot Hole Live playlist. I unlist all the live streams, but if you go save the Plot Hole Live playlist, the Plot Hole is my executive producer, and I create money bags. Let's see here. I'll have to fork out more, but there's a small contribution for your amazing work. Well, thank you very much. You don't have to. Like I said, it's all appreciated. You guys are awesome. But yeah. And of course, all producers, everybody who does contribute, they get early access to everything. Like everybody who's a channel member or a patron, all of you get early. I'm going to have 2 screenings, one for the European side of the world and one for the America side of the world. That's the America continents. For the documentary when that comes out, so all the patrons and channel members, you'll get first access to that, and then this will be a private screening through Discord because this is going to hit the film festival circuit. The documentary is. And that being said, let me know. And then after that, I'll do some private screenings for everybody else as well. Simply because I want people to see the work that I do, but I also want to make sure that this can get its rounds in the old festival circuit. Mrs. Schrodinger's Cat for $19.99 American says, I will talk to SC and I will let you know on Discord. I'm definitely interested. Well, thank you very much for that $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Of course, you can be an executive producer. Of course. Jerry, look, here's the thing. When it comes out, you can most definitely be a part of it just by listening. That's a huge part of getting especially music, right? Videos and whatnot is great. You guys. Some old dude. Welcome to the Headbangers. Thank you very much. That is super awesome. Pole dancing Darth Dawkins. I wonder why I'm getting double. Who knows what's going on? Brendan Riley says, what is the documentary about? So the documentary focuses on YouTube, actually. And I live in Zimbabwe and can only do between 12 and 12:30 on Thursdays. Make it happen. I will. Just for you, Charlie. Just for you. So the documentary is about YouTube and how all the things that we worry about as content creators on, the different adpocalypses and how it affects, how demonetization affects, and how just all those different types of things. I've got a bunch of different creators who have contributed. Creaky Blinders on there, Team Skeptic, Brainy Beaver, Irish Demon, Schrodinger's Cat, so I got some good ones on there. I'll let you guys know what the dollar amount is. I have to get into the pre-production meetings to get budgets. So it really just depends. It really just it does depend. So we luckily, because both Eugene and myself have a lot of gear already, we're not going to have to worry too much about renting gear or buying extra gear. There are a couple of things we do need to see, but Michelle, here's the thing, Michelle, you'll still get the opportunity. It's just people who are members, channel members and patrons, they'll get the first opportunity, and then I will have additional private showings for everybody. So as long as you're in the Discord, room, you'll get the announcements for those screenings after the initial 2 or 3, maybe 4 screenings. So don't worry. I'll promise to everybody everybody will get to see it. I just have to be really careful. I can't release it. Excuse me. But I can do private screenings. So don't worry. You guys will get the opportunities. I promise. I promise to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to check it out, because I want you guys to watch it. I want you to enjoy it. And it's not too terribly long. It's about 25 minutes long, so it's not a huge investment of time. So yeah. But yeah, you guys have been, just hanging out with me. It's really cool. So I want everybody to get the opportunity. Do a special about YouTube communities and how they can pull together when someone's in need. I need to look at some of those things. There's a lot of different things I want to look at when it comes to, there's so many different ideas. I've got another, like I said, I've got a short film, and then I have another idea for another documentary about the LGBTQ plus community. So that's another one. Judy got this says, for anyone asking about how much to become an executive producer, please make checks of at least 1,000 to Judy. You got this. P.O. Box. I got to get one set up. Blah, 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 blah. Pineapple on pizza. Pineapple gets ate first. Well, there you go. It was good until you said Schrodinger's cat, isn't it? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to take a look, because I think what we're going to do, Frank says, what film festivals are you entering? What I'm going to do is I'm looking at film festivals, some smaller. We have a strategy. So we're going to start with the smaller film festivals that feature documentary films, smaller film festivals, to see how well it does, right? So if we get really positive reviews and positive feedback from it, then we're going to move it up to some of the medium size, and we get, just kind of continue that. That's our strategy. So the way I see it, the way that both Eugene and I look at it, Eugene's the producer for the documentary. The way we see it is, if we look at it and it does really well in the media or small, we can bump it up. But if the feedback comes not so great, excuse me, we can tweak it, change up a little bit, and then put it in the next small and see how that does. And if it does better, then we can progress it up. What's the topic of the short film? Did I miss it? Michelle, the short film, no, you didn't miss it. It's that one's going to be a narrative piece. It's based on some characters that I wrote. J.L. Warren wrote the actual script that we'll shoot. But yeah. At the plot hole, I'm very interested in the LGBTQ plus documentary. Yeah, that one I'm going to spend some time on, because I plan to travel to New York, go down to the Village, and talk to some people down there. I've got some other connections that have different different people people of interest. I think are going to be make a really interesting subject for the documentary. I think that's enough for me today. I'm starting to, my asthma's kicking in, and I got to get some more medicine to help get all this stuff out of me. But at the plot hole, okay, email the link for William Adams' music channel where he has it. Awesome. I'll definitely check that out here in just a few minutes. Mr. Schrodinger's Cat says, well, good luck with all of it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope everybody enjoys. I really do. The fruits of our labor. Anyway, I'm Johnny O. It's time for me to go. I gotta go. Got awesome things coming up. I will have a Dingleberries video Friday. That'll be fun. Aaron Reese says, I can do some no special guest hosting on Weekend Horror if you need a fill-in during the chaos. I'm no J.L. Warren, but I think I'll hold my own. Cough, cough, not good. Yeah, I've got... I should have said it. I've got a little head cold that's going on. I just need to get the stuff out. I've got some medicine to help. You know what I mean? At the plot hole, I live in LA. If you need escorts around, that's cool. That's cool. What's up, NA? You're here just for the end of the show. But hey, it's good to see you. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Friday, Dingleberries, and we'll also be doing the plot hole podcast. Yeah, Gina, I'm good. I just, like I said, I've got a little bit of a head cold that kind of turned into, it's, happens to me about this time every year. I think really what it is allergies. My allergies, once the weather starts changing here in Texas, it's up and down and weird, and then it's just bad. Yeah. Black tea with lemon and a shot of Jack Daniels. I'll do all that without the Jack Daniels. I don't drink anymore because it's not a good thing for me. It's not a good thing for me to drink anymore. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you hanging out with me. We'll see you Friday, Plot Hole Podcast, 8 o'clock Central Time, and then earlier that day for, Dingleberries. If YouTube, doesn't hit me with the thing, with the L thing. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, where is it? Where is that? Finger guns, baby.